all set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Buckeye, the young rookie QB from Ohio State.
And not the start that anyone really wanted. Maybe expected, though, 0-2 to begin. But that happens when you have a rookie quarterback. There's going to be some growing pains. But what I like is, around this team, the players, the coaching staff, all of them keep emphasizing how much they believe in him, and they expect the results to show themselves soon.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down to the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. Harper. It's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not fun to be a top prospect, ends up the number 1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 54 yards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. James Pierce in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Harper. And it is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Falcons at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
12.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
11 MT.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
12.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. A solid stiff arm. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
11.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Harper going for the deep ball. They've got his man complete. And they've got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
Well, it looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Robinson again. And this time he is in for a Falcon touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. To the air again, Burrow. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
First down, Dallas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd down and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On fourth down, Harper. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A fourth down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on third down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a fourth down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't fumble, really. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're content to take the three. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Lamb will go in motion. Now Burrow. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is going at. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
11 Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
12.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. Right in.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
7-yard line.
Over the middle, he's got Bond. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Side.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Harper. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 38 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
21.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Here we go.
Burrow throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. Now off the bootleg. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Gun. Touch.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 26-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. Harper. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw. Harper. He finds his man. Complete. It's one. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. From the 35, here's second down and 1. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete.
Here we go.
Here now, second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. His throw incomplete. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. He'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try to rise up and overcome it.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22.
It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
Looking to put a drive together.
Is a turnover on down.
Throwing to start the drive. Harper. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Harper. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. This is 1st and 2.
11 MT.
Hands it off out of the gun. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
12.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
11
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now Burrow. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing, Burrow. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go.
Brings up 2nd and
Here's Burrow. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun on 3rd down, Harper. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He finds his man, complete. It's Wood. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on 1st down. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. 2nd and 9 now. That's out wide here for Robinson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Harper. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
31.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Cowboys down by 10. A little under 50 seconds to go.
11 MT.
Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10.
11
To throw, Burrow. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Let's go.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
11 MT.
Second and 10
Burrow.
at the 27-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The second down pass intercepted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Harper. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Harper. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here we go with Burrow. Going to be knocked away and incomplete.
11 MT.
Here comes 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A final shot now for Burrow. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, one thing that you